Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, Breathe the Fantasy Football, literally, and welcome to Wednesday night, March 1st. Man, so excited to have a guest on. I didn't know people like me, but hey, cool, man. We're going to have a friend, Garbage Time Fantasy Football. Come on. He's never done a best ball draft on Underdog Fantasy before, but him and his crew, they know their stuff. They've been probably playing fantasy football longer than me. Man, these guys are legit. They're just shooting it. So we're going to have them on in a little bit. But yeah, tonight we're just going to do a best ball draft, Underdog Fantasy, just hanging out, man. Anybody's welcome to jump on. So yeah, how are you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, everything's going good. Nice start to the month. Countdown. I'm so excited. I don't even want to. I haven't really shared it yet on the stream. A few of you know I get to go to Tom Brady's. No, I don't get to. I got really fortunately invited from a friend to go to a Tom Brady retirement party. I'm not making this up, man. I know it sounds like EJ, man, you bragging. I really am. I'm going to this Tom Brady retirement party in person, live, real thing in Tampa in a couple weeks. So if anybody thought Tom Brady's retiring, I mean, unless I go to this party and he announces he's not, maybe I'll get the first scoop news. I don't know. But anyways, it could be kind of cool. But yeah, that's the cool thing, man. You can come hang out with BFFL here. We're going to Tom Brady's retirement party. Now tell me how. If you think I'm pulling your leg, I'll send you guys some photos. I don't know if I get to take a picture with him. I don't know much about. I just know it's like a small little private party in Tampa for his NFT company, something like that. I'm not a part of it. I'm just a guest. Buddy looked out for me. He's like, EJ, come on, man. I'd love to have you come. And I was like, what? You got that kind of connection? Fuck it down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send some photos. What's up, Ben? Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. There's a bunch of guys that stream tonight. I know Bradley streaming. I see Underdog Fantasy streaming. Man, I'm always trying to be mindful and nice. I don't think a lot of the other guys that do these underdog drafts, they're very technical, man. They're very good. They're just very professional. And what I like to show in the drafts is that I know my shit. I know what I'm doing, but none of this is fucking professional. I don't think anyone ever doing any of this is serious. I don't. I respect anybody that does, but I don't take this serious. Dude, speaking of keg stands with Gronk, I was thinking of getting a USAA shirt and just wearing some USAA. He's going to be there too. That's what it said. I could pull this up. I'm kind of interested to read more about it. I got like a little flyer. But yeah, I was thinking of wearing a USAA shirt and just seeing if be like, Gronk, you can't have this either, man. Come on. Nah, those commercials you do, it's pretty funny. Yeah, you guys looking forward. So 9:15, if you're able to draft, if you're able to rattle that piggy bank, man, get some loose change out, enter it inside the little deposit section of your computer or your phone, you know. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm trying to work on my comedic approach a little bit. I've been doing improv comedy. So you got to bear with me. Come see me in a few more months and I'll be able to be more, I don't know, be whatever. But yeah, just hanging out here. Oh, I wanted to share this, man. We are officially not fans of Justin Hersig. He blocked me. I think it's because, man, I'm always pulling everybody's leg out here. I don't actually, if they actually talk to me, they would know that I'm not really an asshole. But I don't mind being an asshole on Twitter. Fuck that, man. Fuck this shit. Who cares? But I'm really not. Like, I'm just fucking with you, man. If you can't, if you take it too serious, then maybe you shouldn't even be trying to do whatever you're doing on here. You're supposed to be some big influencer that's drafting. You're not fun, man. Just whatever, wherever. But anyways, he was complaining about the Super Bowl big show, the big game, the big one that Underdog did a few weeks ago. He was upset that people were drafting AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith, and he was made something like, "How did somebody get this? Underdog should destroy this draft. They should not allow this combination." And all I said was, "Man, stop being a big baby and just let it be. Let it be, man." And yeah, after that, he blocked me. But whatever, man. I like this though. Block me, so you don't get to learn from me when I actually win a big milli, like a real win. I understand you won big BBM one, but my ass wasn't playing then. So good luck to you, Mr. Hersig. I will see you around. I will snipe you when I can, when I'm not working, when I'm free. I don't care, man. I mean, in the streets, I mean business, like real business in the streets. But on here on the stream, I'll just shoot it with you. I'm chilling. I don't ever F anyone over. I'm an honest guy. I'm a hard worker. I got good, I just got good backbones in life, man. I got good discipline, I'm a guy you can trust, man. But I don't have to tell you that, except if you're on my stream. I'm not going to fucking try and prove myself on Twitter. I'm going to fuck with you because that's the way I see it. So, yep. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, Joe.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, Joe?
What's going on?
Oh, man. What's going on a
I'm
rant?
on your show tonight.
What's up, brother? I can hear you a little bit, but you sound a little broken.
Oh, when you starting?
Oh no, and I was just I was ranting.
How's that?
I like to rant and talk shit. Sorry. You're broken up a little bit. I think both of our internet connections suck. You're coming off a little broken up. Yeah, I'm seeing you over here. I just saw you glitching out.
One sec.
All right, so that was just a little snippet of Joe over there at Garbage Time Fantasy. Let's give him a shout out on his channel here. Hey, Gretel, how you doing? So we got Bradley, Best Bell Fantasy. He's live. Looks like he's doing a draft. Go check him out with Felix. At 9:15, we're going to go live with a draft. So here's Joe here, Garbage Time Fantasy Football. Good dude, good guys. They're more podcast style. Like if you want to like listen to them and put them in earbuds and hear their takes, I think they're like New York Giants, New York area oriented. So, and these guys, they know their stuff, man. But I like listening to this style for my best ball. It's I trust these guys more than I would trust someone talking best ball content, to be honest with you. Yo, what's up, Joe? How you doing, man?
What's going on? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, man. I got this freaking YouTube page in my view. I can't get rid of it. It's called Garbage Time Fantasy Football. What the heck is
What is that garbage you have on the screen right there? I mean, I definitely would not follow any of that content.
Now
that is some real trash you have there. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I was just sharing my what I think my secrets are and doing the style of drafting that I do, I like to listen to guys that are not talking best ball. I like to find my own in. So if you're talking dynasty, you're talking anything that's not best ball, that's the content I want. So that's usually what I look for, because I trust that you guys are, whoever's talking dynasty or talking regular fantasy football, I trust those takes because they're not trying to skew, or I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if you're following, but if you ever play best ball, you'll know that some people will be like, here's the top 5 receivers you need in a best ball draft or team. And it's like, I can't trust that. That's just me, though.
Well, what's nice about Garbage Time Fantasy Football, which I knew you were given a layout for, is we cover all kinds of drafts too. So we cover DFS once in a while. Our bread and butter is redraft and dynasty. So we mix it up a little bit there too. So we kind of come at it from all avenues. We're also just general football fans too. Guys that work regular jobs, but pay attention to our phones and what's going on around the NFL daily. So that's the avenue we take it at. We listen to all of our favorite analysts, but we like to listen to the YouTube crowd too, and anywhere else where we're listening to podcasts, just general podcasts too. So you're going to get a little bit of everything from us.
Yeah, you guys, you did a good job last night going over the first time looking at the dynasty for the rookies. You're just looking at a mock draft. I'm actually going to go live right now. I'm going to try and stick to my word at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. I was going to go live into a draft lobby. So if anybody is watching, they wanted to go in here, I'm going to try and stick to it.
Let's do it.
All right. Have you done any underdog best ball drafts at all ever?
So I've watched a lot of them, so I'm very familiar with them. So I know the format and how it runs, which is typically you draft a team, and that is your team for the year. So I know you want to typically draft a good number of quarterbacks, probably 3, and then you want to generally draft a heavy amount of wide receivers because that's where the bread and butter of your team is going to be. At least that's the strategy I like to go with when I'm watching this kind of stuff. But I have done at least mock underdog drafts before.
You're right. We're going to give Ben wants to join us. I'm going to push it back a couple minutes for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're aware. So with me, there's strategy. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone or I'm worse. I'm not the guy when we do drafts. I'm the guy that tries to do unique stuff. Like I try and go around the ADP sometimes. Sometimes I'll scoop up value. I'll do unique builds. I like to stack. So I believe you're very familiar with just playing fantasy. Like you're saying, you've watched a few. I don't know how familiar you are with this board so far. Have you seen a big board yet?
I viewed your big board a little bit there earlier, and actually you wanted me to highlight some stuff that was a little bit interesting with it. And one of the players, I generally don't know. I don't believe you didn't end up drafting one, correct?
I've done 15 big boards so far.
Okay, what about the one you sent me earlier today? Who was in that?
I did that one on the last stream.
All right. One of the most interesting players that I saw, and this has kind of been a player that's on my mind since yesterday because I actually made a YouTube short today that'll be uploaded on our channel tomorrow, and I made a comparison to him, is Dameon Pierce. And he was drafted in the 6th round of underdog drafts, and I think he's kind of an interesting story before free agency in the draft because Dameon Pierce, well, being the Texans starter, we really don't know what direction that team is going to go this year. They could bring in someone like a counterpart, which could lower his ADP value, or they could pivot to a more heavy passing offense. For all we know, he may end up being the bell cow of that field. So taking him in the 6th round of even an underdog best ball draft is kind of interesting, and it's risky, but it could pay off if he ends up being the bell cow there next year. You could get good value there, or it could absolutely shoot you in the foot.
Good take, man. I see what you're seeing here. Dameon Pierce, Ben took him at the 6-7 turn. So at the end of the 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how he's going to get any competition. I mean, what are they going to bring in? Another rookie that's just going to be behind him? So I haven't drafted any Pierce yet. I kind of went – there's just other guys that I don't know why I went different. I think I was picking up I haven't picked in the one spot yet, so there's that. I don't have any Jefferson or Chase shares yet.
Where did he end up going in the where did Bijan Robinson end up going now that we were on the topic of rookies last night?
He's going at the end of the first, early second. Sometimes he falls
Wow,
in
really?
the second. Yeah, he's going where Saquon Barkley was going as a rookie, I think.
I can
And
see that.
yeah, he's getting that kind of hype. Quarterbacks are all bumped up, and we're going to start at 9:20 now. So 2 more minutes. Made it new time.
Okay, and let me talk about Christian Watson there in the 4th round on Team 1-2. I'm not. That seems like I'm heavily criticizing that team over there. But what's with Christian Watson going in the 4th round over players even like Drake London, who seems like he's going to have a little bit higher upside this year? Is that a Packers fan?
Ben, I don't think he is. Ben's in the draft. That's his team. He's probably see Ben. Guys like him and others with these red badges, they do a lot of drafts. So he's going to try and just have a lot of exposure. So he probably knows that he won't fall back, and he has to get him there if he wants to continue his exposure to him. So it may not be something he actually likes, but he knows he has to get him. And this is actually value for where he's been going so far that I've
really.
seen. Yeah, he's been going early for yeah, man, we could do a draft and I'll just talk. And
I would love to hear the logic behind that, because this is new to me. I haven't really been hearing that Christian Watson's been taken that late. And if you said you've been experiencing this in underdog drafts, so I would love to hear from Ben or anyone else that would tell me why he's been taken that early. Like I feel like there's still some wide receivers in that class that still have a higher upside with that. On top of that, we don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to be coming back to that team. Jordan Love could be the quarterback there next year. Do they feel like there's a good chemistry with them? So yeah, it'd be kind of cool to hear that.
Yeah, man, it's exactly what you think it is. It's the hype of what he did towards the end of the season. And if Rodgers is not there, he's going to drop a little bit, which is good. All right, we're going to go live 9:20 p.m. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, yes. So anybody get in? I have such a huge following, so this is going to fill right now. Nope, it didn't fill yet. Damn it.
Here it comes.
Anything else? I don't like Kelsey in the first. I have no shares of Kelsey. I may never get Kelsey. I just don't believe you have to get Kelsey to win these things. Yes, he would be a nice piece in the playoffs. I get it, man. But man, another year, he actually moved up ADP. He moved up a couple spots.
Even at age 34?
Yeah, he's going ADP 4, 5.
I mean, we have Cooper Kupp in the 4th spot too, which I think you could probably potentially see him regress a little bit. I mean, he's not a spring chicken anymore. He's definitely one of the top end wide receivers this year, but I think you're going to see him come back to earth a little bit like we saw last year. Christian McCaffrey, I would definitely take in that spot. Love Justin Jefferson. I mean, generally, it looks like the way you would see a general fantasy draft go. So I'm very curious to see the different takes on how you would do a best ball draft and the typical strategy you would like to take on it.
So the way you look at it is, in best ball, once you draft it, it's set and forget. You can't touch it again.
Right.
So you want to go towards guys that are gonna hopefully are not as injury prone. We can't control that. B, you want to try and find the upside from the jump.
Yep.
And my biggest thing is I always want to beat you to the punch. I'm always trying to find something that people aren't seeing. Like, I'll reach a little bit if I feel like I want this kind of combination.
So if you're potentially looking for a stack?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Everyone claims to be an expert. I think the biggest thing you want to do, if you draft like a robust style, if you draft 2 or 3 running backs in the first 2-3 rounds, don't take another running back till the very end. You're saying that these guys that you went and got, like my buddy Tampa, this is actually a personal friend of mine. He's picking in the 112.
Okay.
We work together. That's a funny story. He actually just was randomly in the draft. He sent me a text. He's like, EJ, you're live? Holy shit, I didn't even know it. Yeah. So he went these two running backs, Taylor and Barkley, and he waited a few rounds. He got Cam Akers in the 7th. He waited some more. He got Mostert in the 13th and Zamir White 17th and Latavius Murray. He took a stab at Murray in the 20th.
Zamir White could be a great pick if Jacobs doesn't end up back there with the Raiders. There was some speculation that the Raiders absolutely loved him last offseason, and this may be the year where he really gets a heavy chance for that offense. So picking him up late could be a good value.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got my boy Jake in here. Jake from State Farm.
Hello, Jake.
Jake's part of the BFFL team. We got Dennis in here. He's a good friend of ours. We're in here. We're picking 12. 112. I haven't picked 112 yet.
Okay.
I don't
picking late
in here. Yeah, I have not picked 112 yet, so this is going to be interesting. Let me know if it's still too big. I like to fill the whole board so you're able to see it. Okay.
No, I can see that. I can see it pretty well.
Cool. So, man, yeah, I like to – my ideal build is 3 quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 8 receivers, and 3 tight ends. I think that's like that's like the hallmark. That's like the standard. And you want to pick around it a little bit. You want to go for guys you like. There's obviously some guys I'm not high on. I don't know what you think of some guys. There's some guys you'll never draft. I'm not sure.
When we get to that pick, I'll give you those thoughts.
Yeah. And I got some snippets too, man. So
I want to hear your snippets. This is your channel. I want to hear it.
All right, man. I got to load up. Do you know anything about sniping?
Oh, absolutely. Picking in front of it, expecting someone else to take it in front of you. Absolutely.
All right, man. We're going to load up the sniper rifle. Yeah, man. People always snipe. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm kind of the Grinch in the best ball community. A lot of people don't want to work with me or talk to me because I speak too real. I don't speak like a podcast guy. I call people out, man. I'm like, I'll say, hey, you're not fucking really drafting that guy. You're just saying it, man.
You're going right on the board.
Yeah, kind of, man. I like to just be real and upfront because I feel like this is what the fans that play this thing. We're just, yeah. What do you think here, man? I'd go robust running back. I would get Taylor and Bijan. I think it's the robust year. Everyone wants to do the receiver, get all the receivers you can, but I don't know. Are you high on Amon-Ra St. Brown? You let me know, man. I'll let you pick this draft.
I honestly am a little bit concerned about Amon-Ra St. Brown there.
Yes.
Detroit took a rookie last year, so I think Amon-Ra St. Brown is still a very high-end wide receiver too, but I don't know if that's potentially the pick.
What do you want to take for the first pick?
It's going to be Jonathan Taylor. It's going to be Jonathan Taylor. I always have a bias towards the running backs, and that's typically how I draft. So I always like taking them early. So let's go with Taylor there early.
All right, we're back on the clock with 20 seconds. You want to go for a receiver, or you want to dip into the Bijan or Barkley? If you want to get a quarterback, let me know, man.
Let's go nice and balanced there. Yeah, let's get a quarterback there. Why don't we go with Josh Allen? He's got the running ability. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder next year. So let's start a little bit balanced there in that spot and fill out our number 1 QB and running back spot right there.
Awesome. So with this, if I'm going to take a bold statement and take a quarterback in the second round, I don't get another this might be only a 2 quarterback team. I may get another quarterback really, really late. Maybe a rookie. Anthony Richardson could be a guy I target.
Feels like a good flyer.
Yeah, he's getting some serious hype, but if he is the first quarterback drafted, he's obviously going to see the field at some point this year, maybe right away.
I've got a rookie in mind, but let's not bring that up until later because I've got a high opinion on one, but you don't want to get sniped.
Yeah, I don't mind, man. But people know I don't care. But you can hold it and tell me when we're on the clock. I'll give you that. I'll give you that respect. Because you know me, man. The respect that I have around here, there isn't much.
I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all.
It must be because you snipe people.
Yeah, I purposely snipe because people don't understand. There's certain formats where if you snipe a certain way, you destroy somebody's team, and they'll say you didn't destroy me. Yes, you do. I can take away an advantage of someone building a stack, and you take their quarterback, or you take a very unique receiver that would have made the team good for them. I don't want them to have that. When we're in the streets, man, this is war. I got a couple buddies in here. I won't personally attack them. Sometimes they fuck with me, but man,
well, when that time comes, we'll fuck right back.
Yeah, there you go. Man, I just got a bunch of weird snippets here, man. They're kind of stuff that does not help me monetize. I'll tell you that much. But I don't care.
What would that be?
I have like rap songs, and when I do, sometimes I'll do 2 drafts at the same damn time. I'll split the screen up.
That's an interesting idea. That's rapid fire.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. And do you like to play chalky players? Are you a chalky guy or no?
Describe chalky.
Like what everybody else is doing. Like
no
guy that's so no. You're not a guy that's on one of these trains.
No, I actually in an auction league 2 years ago decided to spend double the ADP on Ayuk because I thought it was going to be his breakout year. I was dead wrong. That's the year that Debo ended up breaking out. So, yeah, that was my bold, awful take. And I've had a good share of mine, so always good to know. No, I'm not always chalk.
Nah, you're good, man. Let's see.
But I mean, Jonathan Taylor and Josh Allen's pretty chalk.
Ooh, Jake over here is sniping big ticket. He took Burrow from Chase, man, from the guy next to him.
It's nice.
I like it.
We'll see if it'll roll around to you. I'm a little concerned about one player on there.
All right. Hey, one thing I didn't tell you, man, I'm honest. If we take this down, first place is 200K. If we take this down, I split it with you, man. And I want to get it recorded because I'm not that guy. It's just straight up like it is. If we take this for 200K, there ain't no way. It's recorded. We're live streamed. Everything's 50-50, man.
No, I wouldn't expect that from you. This is your channel. I would expect you to use that towards your channel. Well, one of these times we'll take it down.
Yeah, but that's just how I am, man. What are you thinking here?
Are we on the clock right now?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's look at the board real quick. So we got 30 seconds here.
15. You got Stevenson, Pollard, Williams, Calvin Ridley, Hawkinson, Watson, Najee, Pittman, Kittle.
All right, I picked the first, so you get this one.
All right. I like Najee, man.
Yep.
Out of these 3, I think he has the most upside. Stevenson did look good. I don't know what Pollard's going to be. I'll let you go with this one here. We're still on the clock since we picked double.
Let's go into the wide receiver bar real quick.
All right.
We need to get 8 of them, so we got to start looking at that.
Yeah. You got London. You were talking about him. Watson, Ridley, Mike Will. We're on the clock here.
I like the boom and bust of Mike Williams, and you're going to need that in these potential spots like that Chargers offense. So go with Williams.
All right. I sneaked him in at the last second.
That works. Looks like you're queuing up DJ Moore, though, too?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were going to say, so in case you didn't have something in mind, I was going to take DJ Moore.
That's fair.
He's just I still don't think we've seen his true ceiling yet. And now he's in year 5, and he still has not had a quarterback. So,
Well,
man,
DJ Moore could be looking potentially at a Derek Carr. I know they're talking to him now, or potentially a rookie. And I kind of think they're going to go the rookie avenue for the reason that they've gone with 2 veterans the last few years, that being Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. So they may be tired of that route. So they may bring in a rookie. And DJ Moore is going to be the number 1 target in that offense because honestly, there's not much there right now.
yeah, I'm with you. There isn't. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you, Ben brought it up to me. So it's a 20-man team. We start 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and a flex. So it takes your top 8 and puts them in a starting roster.
Yeah, there's no bench spots here. It's just your top 8 scorers out of those positions, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So receivers is definitely a must unless there's some people that will go like this guy, my buddy Dennis. He may go another receiver here. He may build like a strong receiving core.
I like that receiving core so far.
Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Debo.
Mm-hmm.
And he's thinking about it.
Michael Pittman before too, so that could have been a snub.
We went Pollard.
All right.
What do you think of Calvin Ridley? Like,
I think Ridley's coming back for a bouncing year there with Jacksonville. Well, there he goes right off the board there. Anyway, Calvin Ridley was 27 when he was suspended. He's going on his age 28. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder there in Jacksonville. He's got a good coaching staff there previously. That was with the Eagles, Super Bowl experience there too. An upcoming quarterback. So I think you could see that become a little bit more of a balanced offense where they give Trevor Lawrence a little bit more to handle next year because they're probably going to trust him. So I like Calvin Ridley there, and I ultimately think that he could end up being the number 1 wide receiver there next year. Initially, maybe a little rough though.
You don't think the 4th round is too high? Like, I mean, I haven't taken any shares of him.
Yeah, it might be a little high there. Honestly, Christian Kirk went right after that. If I would look at someone at that spot, the option a few before that, Pittman, I like much better, I think, than Calvin Ridley. But the boom potential for Ridley, we saw what he did earlier in his career and how dominant he was. It's best ball, like you said. You need to differentiate yourself. You need to take those chances, and high scores is what you're looking for weekly. You need the high scores to win.
Yeah, man. You also want some uniqueness too. Like, you see how these 2 Jacksonville receivers are going back to back, basically. And then Trevor Lawrence is one of these guys is getting Trevor Lawrence. I think Big Ticket's going to snipe the guy next to him who drafted Ridley.
Yep, and there goes Drake.
So the thing, when you're asking about strategy, my mind starts thinking, if I was on Ridley, my mind thinks, how can I get Ridley, Kirk, and Lawrence on the same team? Because that is a unique combination. You'd have to reach and get Kirk in the 3rd round. You'd have to take him. He got ETN, Kirk, and Lawrence, but someone out there in this universe has already drafted those 4 guys.
Right.
I haven't done it, but if you want a unique team, that's where the strategy, if you want to continue to grind through some numbers and look at it, man, that's just the way I see these things. And that's why I play it the way I see it.
And obviously, he's high on Jacksonville this upcoming year.
Yeah,
we're
looks
trying
like
to get a variety on this team.
Yeah, he's got a nice team.
And there's the worry right there that I was talking about. Jameson Williams for Amon-Ra St. Brown this year. Amon-Ra St. Brown could very well be dominant again this year, but Jameson is healthy after coming off the ACL a full year. They drafted him with some high upside. They traded up to get him. Could be a problem for him.
All right, we're coming back up on the clock. I have a suggestion. If you want Gabe Davis, you might have to reach for him and get him now since we don't pick for another. No one's going to take him now. His ADP is 79.
I'm actually not wanting Gabe Davis, and the reason why is I think the Bills are going to end up drafting someone in front of him, and I think Gabe Davis's value is going to drop. I actually do not like him in that spot.
Hey, do you want to take a stab at 2 rookies here? I mean, or you got Addison, who's still on the board, and I like Zay Flowers. I saw you guys talk about him a little bit. We don't have to get him here, but talking about him, someone may snipe him.
I'm a big fan of Hollywood here. I think potentially Hollywood could be the one-man show there with the Cardinals next year. They could end up trading Hopkins. I'm a big fan of Hollywood here.
All right, we'll cue him up. What do you think about the second pick?
I like Addison. I like his big size, and he could be the outlier there, and you're looking for some differentiation on this team. Addison is a nice little cue up, I think.
All right, this one's easy. If I can
Actually, no, Quentin Johnson. I'm looking for the bigger guy, if you're good with that.
Oh, man, you sound like Steve Harvey right now, reading the wrong name.
I just did
American
that.
Pageant. No, you're good. Let's get Quentin Johnson.
Still some nice names in that wide receiving pool, too.
Yeah, this is a nice run. I like Pickens. I haven't drafted any Ayuk or Evans. I want to believe Evans. Unless he gets released, I don't see how he already wasn't looking that great until he saved everybody's fantasy championship week.
He literally did nothing the entire year and then came on the last week.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Oh, yeah. All right, now we get to just sit and relax.
Yeah, and see what the rest of the board is shaking out to do.
So Ben said, if your top 5 receivers outscore all of your running backs, your 5th receiver is still on your bench, and you still have to start 2 running backs. Yeah, there's all different kinds of unique strategies. I think that applies to how strong and how early you went and got some of these guys. Like, I'm trying to do – I want to believe robust running back is the zig to the zag this year. Everybody wants to do the 0 RB because it was so beneficial. It was great last year, but I'm not saying I'm not doing 0 RB. I just want to do still some robust as well because I think a lot of people.
I would say up to now we're doing a nice balanced approach here.
Yeah, this is like almost this is similar, a little robust because we have 3 running backs if you count Josh Allen as I know he's a quarterback, but yeah, running back.
Gabe Davis just went off the board too.
Yeah, he was never falling. If he did fall, that would have been good value at 84, end of the 7th, from what I've seen.
I've kind of got a gut feeling that Quentin Johnson, he plays out of, I believe, it's a college in Texas, TCU, I believe, correct? So
yes,
I could see Quentin Johnson falling to the Texans there in the first round and being their number 1 option this year and him just getting peppered this year. That's why I really like him this year. Treylon Burks was just taken too. I could have seen him potentially going the same way, but that Titans team is rebuilding. So I wanted to take a chance, like you said, on some variety here. So why not potentially draft someone who I think could be a phenom at the wide receiver position?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Algier looked good at the end of last year, so I like the picks that these guys are making right now.
Yeah, I like some Algier. I want to say he's on that run-first offense. Still, I want to get on some Ritter. I'm a little hesitant now. I don't know what to think if his job is going to be given us. I mean, he's going to have a chance to battle a rookie in camp if that's what they do. Seems like they'll draft.
I think some competition's coming in. They took Ritter, but it wasn't with some high ADP value. They're talking him up right now, but I could see the Falcons bringing him in, maybe potentially pushing the big trade there for Lamar Jackson. A lot of things could happen.
Oh, yeah. So I'm queuing up this one player. I'm 100% taking Zay Flowers here if Mossy 94 does not take him.
So what makes you like Zay Flowers so much? You've been talking about him a lot tonight.
I watched some of his film. He just looks so shifty. He looks really legit. Like he's going to be like a big playmaker. He'll break tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He looked really good with some of the film I watched. What was he? Florida State, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked really good, man.
What is the other format? What is the format? Is it 2 QBs, 3 QBs a week, or just one, top one?
Just one QB.
Okay.
So I'll let you take this next one. It's a run of running backs at the top of the board. Unless you want to look at a tight end. You got Evan Ingram at the top, Waller, but it's up to you. 20 seconds. Another rookie, Hyatt.
Why don't we go with Dalton Schultz? I like Dalton Schultz in this spot, and he really kind of came on for the Cowboys at the end of last year, and I think they're going to heavily rely on him again this year. I like the differentiation.
You think he gets re-signed to the team? Let's take him.
I do.
All right. We reached 20 spots, and I didn't really want to tell you that until we already took him.
You said told you I wasn't chalk.
No, not at all, man. He may have fell back to us, but he may not have.
He probably would have.
Maybe. I don't care. I just say that to show you like where some people would be like, EJ, you could have got him in the next pick. Why would you do that, man?
It's our team, damn it.
Yeah, not a bad build. I like this build so far. We made a run at receivers, two rookies. I like the call there with the two rookies. I haven't drafted so I like having you on, man, because I haven't drafted any of these guys. The last 5 picks. No, except I have some Zay Flowers. I'm high on Zay, a little on Johnson, but I have no Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, or Schultz.
You sounded like there was absolutely no way that you weren't coming out of this draft with Zay Flowers. It seemed like it was a necessity for your team.
It just seems like to me, he's my top rookie receiver that I like so far. And if he's the first one, we don't know who's going to be the first receiver.
Right.
I don't think Garrett Wilson was. I didn't do these last year, so I don't know where Garrett Wilson was going. But Underdog Fantasy responded back to a tweet when I asked them. They said he was going pretty late in the big board, so he was not projected to be a top guy when the Jets selected him.
No, the thought was that Elijah Moore would be the number 1 wide receiver last year, and they didn't even really use him until late in the season when he was getting pissed off. Honestly, yeah. He demanded a trade at one point. So Garrett Wilson kind of showed that he was a top dog, at least at the wide receiver position last year. And I mean, Chris Olave gave him a little bit of a run for his money at the end there too. But
dude, what do you think of this? What do you think of Zach Charbonnet?
I love Zach Charbonnet. So actually, I would consider taking him in the first round of a rookie draft, which I did yesterday. I love the passing potential for him. They were talking a lot of shit about him his first years as not being a passing running back. And then you saw him get potentially, it was between 35 and 45 catches his last 2 years, both years. So he has the potential to be a 3-down back depending on where he goes. I love his upside.
Nice. Yeah, I've kind of been on the opposite. Just me and Cha, we've been talking, and we just we pinky swear that we weren't going to touch him yet. So we haven't touched him yet. He looked a little slow in his film. I don't know what that matters. It all maybe the Panthers draft a guy like this, and he just has an opportunity to have a big workload.
Maybe the Dolphins draft someone like Charbonnet, and he gets a starting role right away.
That could be it.
I mean, I think the Bengals could potentially be looking for a starter there too. Joe Mixon's going through a lot of issues right now too. Could be cut from the team maybe. So that's something to consider.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking like, who's the guy that we all want to fade, like the whole community? I feel like the whole community wants to fade Joe Mixon.
They do because of his issues. Obviously, another one that they want to fade is the Saints running back there too because of his legal issues. I mean, a lot of us saw that video. People are afraid he's not going to play this year. But the NFL takes forever to look into these things, and the legal system takes a while. So who knows? Maybe he goes a whole nother year without suspension or any kind of outlook on what happened there. I mean, it from a public standpoint doesn't look great, but you just don't know with these things. So maybe he's someone you scoop late, take a chance on in some of these best ball drafts.
Well, Kamara is going 20 spots past ADP. That could be maybe a good piece.
Could be.
So we're almost on the board here. We got our balance is pretty balanced. Allen, Taylor, Najee, 4 receivers, 1 tight end. With Schultz, I'm okay with just doing 2 more tight ends. We don't need 4 on this one. I like Donovan Peoples-Jones, man. He just got taken.
I was looking at him too because Deshaun Watson is potentially a good pick there.
Dude, do we take Kamara and snipe Jared Goff? Do a naked Jared Goff? I don't know.
I like Jared Goff. I mean, he's got nice receivers there.
Yeah.
You know what?
All right.
Let's do it. Take a chance.
Ooh, because Mossy is probably not even he could have taken Goff. He didn't want to take Goff. He took Amon. See, the things I don't get is why would you take Trey Lance when you could get Jared Goff and pair him for that correlation there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Let's take Jared Goff then. This is a decent fantasy wide QB last year, and God forbid something happens to our top guy, it's a good fill-in.
Oh, yeah.
You think Elijah Moore has a bounce back year this year?
It's going to depend on – yeah, I think so. He's going to – so Corey Davis, is he still going to be a thing? And
I kind of think he ends up getting cut because of salary cap implications, and especially if Aaron Rodgers ends up coming there, I think they'll try to bring their boy Lazard in. And then you would move Elijah Moore to the slot, which I think is his natural position. So if you see Aaron Rodgers show up there, game over. I think he's a big fantasy player next year. But we'll see. We'll see where they end up going.
All right, let's say do you know the take? My take is Aaron Rodgers retires. I've been saying it actually for over a year. So that's been my take for over a year that he retires.
So you being a Packers fan and me being a Jets fan, I know you've been following this a lot, and I've been following this a lot, and every word coming out of that man's mouth, I've been following it. I got to imagine you got to be just as sick of this as I am. Listen to him wallow every single year on what he wants to do, him acting like he doesn't want the attention, but then dragging it out for any team that has any interest in him. It just he feels like such a narcissist, but it's his life and he's going to do what he wants to do. So
I just don't feel like he has any more passion in the game. He's a great athlete, like in the terms of like his IQ for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he has the drive. I just don't see it anymore, man.
I disagree with that based on the quote I heard today. So did you happen to hear his Out of the Darkness podcast today?
I just saw a line that says, like, if you think that I'm a diva or something, just tune out the news or something like that.
But later on in the show, he mentioned how the Packers drafted his replacement. He hyper-focused on it. It sounds like a guy that still has a chip on his shoulder. And I don't see him leaving $110 million on the table to retire. I understand money's not everything, but I don't see him doing it. I think his options are stay with you guys or come to us. My gut is that he's going to stay with the Packers.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure
that's what Dennis thinks too. Dennis is going to draft Rodgers and Jordan Love. I already know what he's doing, man. He has Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing the safety blanket. I need a safety blanket.
Let's go look at our safety blanket. What's on the board for us?
So what do you think of Michael Thomas?
Honestly, I think he's washed. What's your thoughts?
This is what you want to know what I think of Michael Thomas?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
That was my last year's take. It hasn't changed. Man, this is an area I don't really like too much. I could take another stab at running back. We could reach a little bit on another spot. Sky Moore. I don't even like him here. Damn.
No, I do not like Sky Moore in this spot.
Dobbs.
Go back to the wide receivers.
We got Hodgins.
Keep going. Hit the RB up before we get up there. We're not on the clock yet, right?
Here. We are 20 seconds.
Tubbs.
See, this shit's not easy, man.
No. Go Hodgins. Go Hodgins.
For one, we got to pick again, though.
I think it's time to hit running back up. How about this might sound weird, but how about Alexander Madison? He could potentially be a starter this year. He's a free agent there for the Vikings. I think he could earn a job.
I want to believe Ty Chandler, this backup guy, and that was going to be my sneaky take. You know what? I'll cue him up.
Dubs is a good cue up though too. If you'd rather have him, I'm fine with either.
I took Madison.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. Whoever comes on the show with me, I want to let you have the majority of the draft. I'm okay with the $10 donation or the $200,000 prize that we win. Whichever one happens, I'm okay with.
Exactly.
But man, I was looking at some of the film on Ty Chandler. I don't know if you know that name. He's a guy that was on the team. He was drafted in the 5th round by Minnesota last year.
Yeah, he's the Minnesota Vikings. He's basically going to be their cup this year for Cook.
Yeah.
But you're a big fan of him?
No, I'm not like a big fan, but I just think he's like an unknown sleeper, like a true like deep sleeper that could just come out and have a good camp and Cook or Madison moves on and this guy's the 2 and he comes out and just gets a chance.
I can see your league doesn't like Zeke.
Oh yeah. No Zeke fans in here.
No, definitely not.
Yo, what's up? That's a fact. Roger doesn't retire, man. I'm 20 minutes from Green Bay. He's not retiring, but probably leaving. It's too bad the best Packer insider guy is out on maternity leave.
I
hear you.
They sound like, man, I just keep going back and forth with this, but the Packers and Aaron Rodgers just sound like a couple prepared to break up, but they just want to blame the other one as to who it's going to be.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like that's just the feeling you get with it.
Nah, I'm with you, man. I just when I'm on a take, I'm not gonna back down. If I say he retires, that's just what I'm rolling with. So I can't change. Like, who the hell would I be if I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't think he's gonna retire anymore. Then he retires and it's like, EJ, you got off your train.
So EJ, week 1, is Jordan Love the starter?
He should be, man. He deserves it. He's been humble. He's been calm. He's played in 2 hard games where he actually saw the field during real NFL snaps. Against the Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium 2 years ago, he almost beat the Chiefs. He was a touchdown away. He drew the ball down the field eventually in the 4th quarter. We didn't put up any points throughout the game, but that was his first NFL start. I think he made like 1 interception. But man, and he did okay last year with 1 drive against the Eagles, I think.
There goes Alex Pierce. That's actually the one I was looking at.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
he's a psychic. Dennis read your brain, man.
He did.
But hey, thanks guys for watching so far. EJ and Joe here from Garbage Time Fantasy Football. Give us a thumbs up, like the video, and yeah, just shooting it, man.
All right, we're coming up here in probably 2.5 minutes. We should probably start looking at what we're going to do and what our roster needs. What do you think our needs are here currently?
Oh, definitely more receivers.
Oh yeah, we got to hit that. So let's go right to that category.
You know who I want to get here, and it might be a reach.
Oh, I've got one, but it's a little bit of a reach. What do you think about John Mechie?
Oh man, we are totally on the same page. That wasn't my take, but
so
I do have a lot of John Mechie hype. I'm not a Nico Collins fan anymore. I keep trying to be convinced, but I have to give up that dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get on some Khalil Shakir. I see someone sniping him on the way back, so we could at least get one piece from Buffalo.
That's funny because I don't really like him this year because I think Buffalo's going to draft another wide receiver this year, and he's going to be driven down to the 5th spot. I think in that spot, honestly, I like Marcus Valdez-Scantling there for the Kansas City Chiefs because we don't even necessarily know if they're going to end up bringing back Juju, so he may have to pick up a bigger role. He's always boom bust week to week, could end up in those top scorers for you, so he's someone you could potentially take there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Man, he didn't freaking have a target in the Super Bowl.
He didn't. But we're looking for points at this point.
Yeah. I'm not against you. Maybe they restructure. I don't see them releasing him. He's still going to be on the team. It's not a bad. I'll take it, man. I want to do everything that. We'll see if Shakir falls back. If you guys let me have Shakir when he comes back, we'll scoop it up. But
well,
maybe
you're a Shakir fan because he used to be on the Packers roster.
No, was he?
I believe he was, wasn't he?
No,
I believe
he was
Shakir. You sure he wasn't on your practice squad?
No, I thought he was drafted in the 7th round by Buffalo last year. He was a 7th round draft pick, I thought.
There is a wide receiver that you guys let go that Buffalo picked up. I thought it was Shakir. Could be wrong.
You're thinking of Jake Kumaro.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Now that's ringing back to me. Thanks for ringing that bell, though.
That's another reason Rodgers wants to leave.
Kumaro.
He liked Kumaro. He liked he really liked Jordy Nelson, but Jordy Nelson was washed. We saw how he was washed when he went to the Raiders.
You mind scrolling down on the wide receivers there really quick so I could
hold on, man. Dennis, you passed on Nico Collins and drafted Odell Beckham? Are you kidding me, man? Now I know you are off the Nico Collins train. You have officially shown your true colors. He's been like a Nico fan too. I thought maybe I'm wrong.
Dennis, where's Odell signing?
Oh, he knows, man. What if he goes to you think he could follow and go to Buffalo?
Odell?
Follow his buddy
you mean
Rams?
It's possible. Maybe he's a Cowboy still. He kind of was flirting with them last year. Maybe they see he's actually healthy.
I could see him do that. You don't think he can go back to the Giants?
He could do that too. I think he ends up somewhere in the NFC East, though.
Okay.
I know where you're looking.
Yeah.
It may be almost time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna maybe take So you're not a big fan of stacking? You don't think it's necessary to try and stack your receiver or some type of running back? Because we don't have any stacks at all, unless one of these rookies.
Honestly, you probably wouldn't. The majority of underdog people that win these leagues do have stacks.
Oh yeah.
So maybe there's some underhanded later stacks that you like that you could pull onto this roster. There's still quite a bit of roster spots we need to fill up here.
We could try and take a stab that Detroit gets a free agent tight end, or they draft one of the rookies. I know that Detroit's looking for a tight end possibly, and they like their tight ends, but I haven't really galaxy brained that one that too much.
Yeah, that's something we could definitely do.
There's a couple tight ends. Dalton Kincaid, I have not drafted him at all. He may be a project from what I've heard. So we're back on the clock. Looks like Shakir is going to fall back to us here. So is Nico Collins. I want to take a flyer on Shakir for one of our picks to get some correlation.
Go ahead.
And then maybe, what do you think for the second pick? Do you like Trey McBride? He should have a pairing him with Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Or we could just stop the stacking and really flirt with Anthony Richardson.
Ooh. I don't mind taking 3 quarterbacks here.
Fuck it, let's do it.
It's not a bad take. Where do you think he may go? What's the hype on him?
Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
My guts tell me he could end up with Oakland. I think Oakland is potentially a spot for him. I don't know. Actually, no. Here. Let me take a stab at this and say maybe the Colts, because potentially the Colts will be looking for a similar staff to what they had in their Super Bowl run, which is an athletic quarterback. So they may want to go with the familiarity of someone like Anthony Richardson, because their starting quarterback was of the athletic variety. So maybe they kind of see a little bit of the same as to what they came from. So maybe it'll be a Colt.
Yeah, the Colts, man, they definitely need a draft instead of sign old man. That's what they've done the last 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or last 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, I want to see them do some dicey things.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson's raw, but the talent's there. And now he's on your roster.
Yeah, it's not bad doing a 3 quarterback, especially when we spaced them out this far. We spaced them out really well.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when you're going to need. Maybe he has some crazy 40-point game. I don't know how. We saw Justin Fields do it a few times on a horrible team. But
we're going to have to hit a tight end here, I think, on the next round, though, too, because you're going to need 3.
I have a tight end in mind that I want to probably pair up.
Okay. I've got a rookie in mind, really, at the end of the draft, too, specifically at the running back position, that maybe we could take with the last pick if you're interested.
Oh, hell yeah, man. If it's a guy that I have to scroll 3 miles down the sheet, I will take him. That is a winning mindset. It 100% is. He may be a guy that's getting drafted, the guy that you're telling me. But if you search and you try and do your own research, and man, that's what wins. You can't just pick the top of the shit that a lot of people are advised to do. But I don't know.
That's interesting. It's something I like on this. See if it gets back to us. You might be in the same mindset.
Yeah. I may do this smells like it could just be a 5 running back team, especially getting this crazy value on Kamara if he only gets like a 6-game suspension and he comes back and he maybe does better this year than he did last year, or no suspension. This is the best value I've seen of Kamara, at least I've seen. So let's see. Let's see if we can get the tight end I want to possibly get. I don't know. I only know 2 other guys that are maybe watching the stream, Dennis and my buddy Jake.
Before
Everybody else.
Can you scroll over to the top of the screen? I wanted to see a name up there.
Hayden Hurst, Kendre Miller, Tim Patrick, Likely, Hubbard, Kinnaid, McBride,
Okay.
Will Levi. So I think we're good. You can say whoever you want. The guy that I wanted got taken just now. I wanted some Jelani Woods.
Well,
We can't now. Son of a biscuit.
I mean, you could go Kincaid here. Kincaid is when you watch a lot of tight end tape here, a lot of people don't bounce off the board here. And he's potentially the number 1 tight end on the board this year. A lot of people talk about him, and I think he pops off the tape. So I like Kincaid. Actually, Ron was talking about him last night. He really likes him. And maybe like the Bengals pick him up and use him right away. That could be potential.
We'll take him, man.
Yeah.
What do you think for the next one? Do you have any?
It's Keandre Miller. And this is actually, I thought he was going to be taken towards the end of the draft. I freaking love Keandre Miller. And this is the one that could be a Damian Pierce this year. And actually, I made a YouTube short on it tonight. And you're going to see it drop tomorrow. I freaking love Keandre Miller.
Nice. Easy money. He's so we got the team, Quentin Johnson and Miller. Weren't they teammates?
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. I'm sure somebody else has done that. EJ, you're not that unique. I have that fucking correlation too. But see, that's the thing with me, man. I talk like that and people probably think, man, I don't stay away from my Twitter feed. Don't talk shit about my takes. It's all fun with me, man.
It's all fun and games.
Yeah, people take this shit so serious. It's really not. It's fun.
Exactly.
We'll have a blast if we smash one. Will Levi, man. I watched some of his film. I saw the hurdle. I saw him hurdle a guy, and it's like, okay, I see why people are saying he's the next Josh Allen. He is kind of a bigger frame.
I don't think he is. He kind of caved to the pressure when he played against the SEC. I think he's not going to do very well against competition. I call him a mystery for me now because I even said this yesterday. I haven't researched him enough, but I watched a little bit of it, and I wasn't that impressed by him.
Damn.
You like him though?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of rookie quarterbacks in general. I understand drafting Anthony Richardson for his rushing, but rookie quarterbacks are usually projects. They're not something that is going to give you those ceilings. And all these guys, once they have solid teams, they're all going to move up the board.
Yeah.
If Will Levi is the starting quarterback, he's going to move up the board to like 130 ADP. They all do that.
So we gotta dive down this board a little bit more to figure out what we're gonna get, right?
Yeah, we got 2 more picks. Our weakness is 100% tight end. We could go 4 tight ends here. I like quarterbacks done. Running back could be done. I like these 5 running backs. Receivers, we have 8 receivers. We could go 9, or we could do double tight end.
Let's look at tight ends. Probably need another one, I think.
Would you double down on Dallas tight end, Jake Ferguson? That's not something I would do, but just seeing any thoughts there.
No, I don't think so. I think I would go a little bit chalkier, just go with the top option if he falls back to us, which would be Conklin. Conklin is a red zone target. Or if Aaron Rodgers ends up there, he could be throwing it to him a lot next year. After that, maybe star up Tunyon. Tunyon could be a decent option. It's someone we're familiar with. I think we need someone just that has consistency, and those 2 are pretty consistent.
Oh, man. I just got tased in the face, man.
Did
And
he?
shot me.
In the face! In the face!
He fucking got me, man.
He heard us.
Nah,
Well,
that one backfired.
that's all right. Go down a little bit more on the tight end. Yeah, no, it's a pretty freaking empty out there.
Harrison Bryant for the Browns. That's a tough take.
No.
We can go Brock Wright for the Lions. Maybe he's the starter. We get correlation with Jared Goff.
They take nobody. It's going to be Brock, right?
I don't like Tanyan, to be honest with you, but
What about?
we'll take him though.
No, we don't have to. Go. You take a pick.
Yeah, I already took him. 24 seconds. Anybody else at the top of the board? No.
Let's go to running back.
I like we've been trying to get on this Keaton Mitchell guy. If you see his film, he's a fast little guy.
Chandler's right there too.
I like Chandler.
You can go with Mitchell if you want. You like Mitchell? Take Mitchell.
It's not bad.
And that'll
That's
be
a
the 20,
weird-
right?
Yeah, we're done.
That's a weird build we got tonight. What do you think?
It's pretty
Unique?
let's see here. I want to pop this up. All right, now I can see it better. Yeah, it's a nice team, man. At least we have the pieces right. We got end of draft tight ends.
Definitely a little favoritism towards the rookies this year.
Man, you got to draft rookies. There's guys out there on Twitter that say it is plus EV to avoid the rookies right now and just draft where you think the free agent veteran players are at. And I'm just seeing a bunch of people draft like Patterson, Fournette, Damian Harris, Foreman. I don't mind Foreman.
Foreman's a nice additional piece to a backfield.
Yeah.
Foreman did very well. He was with the Panthers last year, correct? I mean, he was nice in auxiliary when they ended up trading away their star. Let's see who Mr. Irrelevant's going to be.
Oh, Dennis said he drafted Tyler Conklin because he has correlation with the quarterback, which is Aaron Rodgers.
that could happen.
He drafted Tua, though, too. Oh, he has Hill. Hey, this isn't bad, man. I'm going to send you this team, and then we can do another one before this fills. I think this will fill right before the NFL draft. So we could do one or two more. So at least one more before April. So, yeah. And you could look at it and be like, shit, man, we could have got yada, yada, yada instead of this guy or EJ.
How about for next time we try to build stacks?
We can.
We
got a mini
little
stack.
Bit of variety. A little bit.
Either way, the team is 100% live. That's the beauty of it. We didn't do anything too wild to the extreme where we're too heavy on something. I think someone would say that we're kind of weak at the tight end spot, but if Schultz and that rookie that we got is a beast, then maybe that's let's see, where's our team here? I'm going to have to name it too. Give us a name on this team. You got anything you want to say?
Call it the darkness.
The darkness. You can name these teams on Underdog Fantasy. They make it a little fun.
Yeah. No, the darkness in honor of Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yes. All right, let's look at Jake's team. He's giving us a little hint there. Jake drafted Joe Burrow, Kenny Pickett, Ritter,
Nice.
Christian
Nice.
McCaffrey, Henry, Robinson, McKinnon, Patterson, DJ Moore, Pickens, Johnson, Cook, Boyd, Samuel, Hardman, Marvin Mims, Calvin John. Oh, Marvin Mims. I know you don't like him.
I do not like Marvin Mims. He is a very lazy player who doesn't like to run routes, and he thinks he can get away with it. He is going to absolutely pay for it in the professionals.
Ooh, that's a nice take. I mean, I like it. George Kittle, Knox, Ferguson.
I like that
Nice
Kelvin
tight end.
Austin pick right at the end, too. Kelvin Austin showed off in college, and you didn't get to see much of it last year, but Pittsburgh knows how to take wide receivers, and they may look to get him involved this year.
That's a good take. Yo, do you want to, not this draft, do you want to do a tiny draft? It'll take like 5-10 minutes. It's a rookie sophomore draft. It's a 4-man draft, and it's only 10 rounds, and it's only rookies and sophomores.
I got 10 more minutes for it.
Yeah, let's do one real quick. I'm going to hop in it right now, and it's a short one. It's real small, man. It's only rookies and sophomores, and we can go back and look at it, and I'll send you both of these. And since you're so fresh on your mocks, you could probably feel very comfortable in this type of lobby.
We'll work with it.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you we're doing 2 drafts. I wanted to surprise you, but it's a short one. This one goes real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You could do this one on the shitter, man. This is a quick one.
Is this also in the prize money pools?
Yes, this one is $20,000 at first. It's a $10 entry.
Nice.
So we're picking at the 2 spot.
Oh.
My take in this is you have to try. So this one's a little different. I don't want to confuse you.
Mm-hmm.
You only start 1 quarterback, 1 running back, and the receiver and the tight end are together, and that's it. You only start 4 spots out of 10. 4 out of 10. So you want to try and find your quarterback early. The top quarterback is easily Kenny Pickett, since we know it's only rookies and sophomores, unless – and you don't need many quarterbacks. You could just get 2.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to do this is I wanted to see your final takes on these rookies. So this will give you a good 5-10 minutes to just talk about these rookies, and then we'll call it a wrap.
Sounds good, man.
So Bijan's off the board. He's going, dang, Garrett Wilson's bumping up, huh?
We're going Garrett Wilson number 2 here. The reason why I'm not taking Brees Hall is because of the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could have a Hall of Famer thrown to him next year, so go Garrett Wilson here in this spot. He could be pumping close to Justin Jefferson numbers next year.
The only reason why I like this take is that I've done 15 of these so far, and I have taken a running back almost every time in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that you can get so much value from the running back spot later in the draft. There's guys like Rachaad White that are dropping. Even Dameon Pierce drops.
Yeah, well, that's the unsureness nature of this because we don't know. Like I said, Dameon Pierce, if they don't draft someone to complement with him, I love his upside next year. But I'm worried they might. Okay. And currently it sits on my dynasty team, so.
All right, we're back on the clock here.
Okay, so let's go. No, we're going to go Bryce Young here. Bryce Young is the one I was actually going to talk about in the last draft here. He could potentially hit. He's got the trickery of a Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to be a Patrick Mahomes yet, but he's going to start right away. So let's go with Bryce Young in this spot.
All right, cool. Yeah, see, this is a very quick one.
Yeah, no, he targets downfield well too. He reads very well, so he's going to play very well early, I think. So, yeah, I see what you're talking about where it's just 4 people drafting, so you just kind of got to boom, boom, boom real quick.
This is a sniping type of draft. If you see someone that doesn't have a quarterback yet, you can snipe. And so Drake London's top of the board if you want to stay with the receivers. This other rookie, Jackson Smith, he's the top rookie going off the board right now.
Let's go Dameon Pierce.
Ooh, all right. Thanks, man, for hanging out.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
just chilling with us.
Nice relaxing
Definitely,
podcast, man. I like it.
yeah, definitely take some thought and maybe do a couple, man. You don't have to do a bunch, but man, you guys know your stuff. You can definitely make it for a good show doing a draft with all the hecklers over there.
Oh yeah, no, it would be a fun episode too. So George Pickens goes next.
Yeah, he got Pickens with the combo here with Pickett.
Yeah, Treylon Burks. It's a good pick too. All right, let's go back to our board. We're almost here on the clock.
I don't know anything really about Gibbs, although he's the second. I don't want to go back to running back. We got to pound the receiver. We can get that Quentin Johnson guy. Or
I like
James
John. I
Jones.
like John Doxson in this spot. John Doxson could potentially get in the red zone a lot. So
I think he
that's
can fall back to us. We only have to fade Dennis.
all right, then take yeah, we'll go Quentin Johnson. Jameson Williams is nice. One of those two. You pick one of those two.
We took Quentin Johnson.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because unless he takes Dotson just to be funny, he usually would still be here. Let's see what he does.
Here it comes. Jahan Dotson.
Ooh, he took Will Levi.
Will Levi?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll take Dotson here. We'll take so both these guys are probably going to take a quarterback. We may even see Ritter's going to go to right here. I see Ritter going right here, and Anthony Richardson. If Anthony Richardson falls back to us, I'll take him. But I don't think he does.
Maybe Sam Howell could potentially fall back and you pair it with Jahan Dotson.
Ooh. I'm shocked he didn't take Ritter there. He may get sniped.
Ritter might be coming right here.
I think so. What the hell?
Pacheco. The running backs are going now. Let's see what we got.
I trust
next.
your takes, man.
I mean, they're not always right, but they're in the realms. So there's Algier, who looked really good at the end of last year. The last 4 games were fantastic for Algier.
Oh, yeah. If he doesn't take a quarterback here, I think we pass on quarterback since Dennis has no reason to draft a third quarterback.
Right.
That's the strategy that I see in this.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to that board, then. I agree with that take, though, if he doesn't take one. But
he took Sam Howell.
Okay. In this spot here, Jahmyr Gibbs is fine. I think this will be the second running back here. I don't mind taking. Oh, actually, no. Yeah. Let's go Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
Unless you want Anthony Richardson, that's your call.
You know, my ass wants Zay Flowers, but that's me.
Let's go Jahmyr Gibbs.
All right.
I like this draft. This is pretty cool. I may have to do the first year, second year, sophomore draft on our channel. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, you should give it a shot, man.
And how many rounds are there here? 10?
Yeah, there's 10 rounds.
Anthony Richardson, there it is right there. And he took a third.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we have to take a quarterback here. We have to take Ritter or Purdy.
Ritter.
Or a second.
Go to the QB position.
What's up, man?
Yeah, now Ritter's fine there.
Oh, yeah. Because now if we would have waited, we would have had a true unknown.
Yeah.
At least we know he has a potential
To start.
Yes. The next guy up is Purdy, who has his elbows fucking bent backwards.
He's probably not going to play next year.
That's a
I don't think he's going to play. It's going to be Trey Lance's job next year.
Ooh, thanks for that comfort of that take. I've not touched him yet because I love the way he took over the team. I was high on him in best ball playoffs, like the playoff,
Zach
real
Charbonnet,
playoff ones. Yeah.
Romeo Dubs, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
No, when you spend that much value on a QB, you want him to be the guy. And the one I want to queue up here is Rachaad White. He could be the starter there for Tampa Bay. I think he's a good pick.
You don't want to take a receiver. I don't know if Dennis is going to take Rachaad White. He just took a running back, but we'll take him. Is there any other receivers you like here? You like Wan'Dale Robinson if he's going to be ready week 1?
Oh, this is a tough one. Yeah, I do like Wan'Dale, actually. Pierce. Click on the wide receiver tight end there. Split for us. Yeah, I think the pick here is Wan'Dale.
Unless Dennis takes him.
Mechie's nice, but he's a little bit farther down the line. Let's see if he takes Wan'Dale.
So what do you think of, you think Nico Collins is going to be really phased out? Like he's had his chance the past 2 years. He's just an average.
No, I think he just ends up being the wide receiver 3 there. So he'll be a good football player, but just not fantastic for fantasy. I'm convinced they're going to try to develop that offense for rookies. So they're going to just bring in a whole new wide receiving core.
Nice. So he went and took James Cook. Maybe Rachaad White was on his radar. I don't know. But yeah, we got Wan'Dale Robinson. So I want to leave this at 2 quarterbacks and probably these 3, unless you want Kendre Miller really late, if he's there, which he will be. I mean, unless someone takes him.
I got a wild card for you. What about the potentially late? What about the Tennessee QB, Hendon Hooker? Yeah, there he is. Really late. He was
You mean
hurt.
Malik Willis?
What, the new Malik Willis? No, Hendon Hooker for Tennessee.
Oh,
he played for Liberty.
Tennessee.
Yes.
Oh, because Malik Willis is on the Tennessee Titans.
I get that. My alma mater.
Oh, okay, cool.
He played for Liberty.
All right, before we take that, I want to queue up John Mechie. We're back on the clock here.
Dulcich is a good one too, maybe, but let's go with Mechie. I like Mechie in that spot too.
Yeah, Mechie here. So
Tyquan Thornton
yeah,
could be a decent pick there. I mean, they could be losing their top option there in the wide receiving core. So decent.
Dennis said he wanted White. So yeah, Dennis, you can thank Joe over there. I was not probably going to get White. So
sorry, Dennis.
Yeah. Tell me how does this feel, Dennis?
Josh Downs are on the clock.
All right.
I would go Dulcich. I like Greg
Nice.
Dulcich in that spot.
Yeah, is Albert O gonna be a big O?
Yeah, he's gonna be a big
out.
dud with Dulcich there.
Yeah.
Big dud.
He didn't do shit last year, man. We all were drafted him in the late mid.
And remember, Sean Payton's there now too, who likes Taysom Hill at the tight end. So maybe Greg Dulcich is going to be his new boy there.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got one last pick, our last pick of the draft.
Let me say either Hendon Hooker or Bailey Zappi.
Zappy? Man, you think Mac Jones is
maybe he gets benched. I like Hendon Hooker, but this is up to you. But I mean, maybe Mac gets benched.
I would pass and just get more depth in the receiver section or the running back. But that would be my take.
All right, what about let's take my hometown boy, Sean Tucker, then.
Oh, okay.
little bit of variety. Or we can queue up the guy that I wanted before from TCU.
Kendra Miller.
Yeah, Miller.
Let's take your you know what? Let's take Miller. That's a take you gave me earlier, and we'll ride it one last time.
That's a good one. Ooh, Isaiah Likely was down there too. Ooh,
see, these are all guys that are not getting drafted, and you could just look at all this potential, all these potentials, man. Dalton Kincaid, Jelani Woods.
Zonovan Knight if Breece Hall isn't ready.
Dude, we couldn't even draft Hendon Hooker.
Nope.
He got taken.
I like that draft. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. It's definitely something worth to look at and I guess do your own takes in your own space if you want. See through some of these guys.
You may be seeing that on my channel next week.
Yeah, give it a shot, man. If you haven't signed up with Underdog, just use my promo code or share it if you want, man.
I will.
Yeah, I would definitely. It does help with the content. This is the only way I could do content, man. I'm not that dived into it like some of you guys may do your true research and you guys really retain just the aspect of football differently than I see it.
It was a fun, relaxed style, man. It was good.
Yeah, I see strategy. I see tournament. That's the mindset I have in this. Yes, I watch.
I really like this team that we picked, honestly. This is a really nice team here.
Really?
Yeah, I do like this rookie sophomore team.
So Bryce Young, Desmond Ridder, Pierce, Gibbs, White, Miller, Garrett Wilson, Quentin Johnson. This is my first Garrett Wilson share. I don't know. I mean, I love him. I just always went and got a running back over.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the ones you got here. That's a solid 3 right up top. You got potentially 2 starters there with White and Damon Pierce, and then Jahmyr Gibbs could have some nice.
Oh shit! Somehow we didn't get dull shits. It auto picked Kayshon Boutte.
That's okay. Boutte, yeah, actually no, Bootie's fine though, man. And I'll tell you why Bootie's fine. So a few years ago, he was talked about potentially as the number 1 wide receiver in this class altogether. So that auto pick is fine. He had some life experiences going on. I believe he had a kid that was born a few years ago too. Had to look at some other stuff in life. But I think he's refocused and he's ready to make some money for his family. And how do you do that? You play good in the NFL. So he's going to be heavily motivated to play well this year. So still a good pick.
Nice, man. One last thing. Dennis asked what we thought of his team in the big board. When the one where he drafted, let's go look at his team, and then we'll call it a wrap.
Sounds good.
This will be easy to find. The Darkness with GTFF. All right, so his team he's got Tua, Rodgers, Love. Then
it's got a stack there.
Oh yeah.
Of Green Bay QBs.
Oh yeah. Pollard, Jones, Algier, White, Zeke. He bit the Zeke.
He bit the bullet.
The value there. Deuce Vaughn. I've been hearing some things of him. I hear he's a real small back. I don't know if he's going to transition right away.
I don't know a lot of things about Deuce Vaughn. I like his late steal of Tyler Algier, though. Algier could be in for a lot of work there with Atlanta last year. They're a very run-heavy offense, and he was really showing out the last 4 weeks. So he's not immensely talented, but he's got a lot of volume coming to him next year.
Nice. And then he went and got Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Debo, Jameson, Alex Pierce, Odell, Paris Campbell, Rashee Rice. I heard one of you guys say, is that Ray Rice?
That was Ron. He was not familiar with Rashee Rice yet. He hadn't done that much research into the wide receiving course for the 3rd round of dynasty players yet. I'm a Jets fan. Love Garrett. Tyreek's going to be a boss next year. Broke records for Miami last year. It's fantastic. Debo is Debo. Jameson could make a big jump. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to overtake Amon-Ra St. Brown, but he may overtake Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that's a bold take I'm going to have going into this upcoming season.
Dude, I was holding your hand the whole time with that take. I've been saying the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Do I like Amon-Ra? Yes, but there's guys that are getting him at the end of the first, early second, and he's just been so boom boom since he's been out, and I think,
dude, it scares me. It really does.
May split.
Yeah, you're not kidding there.
Yeah, I don't know. So I love the Jameson, and man, these guys were on Jameson last year, and I was like, don't draft Jameson last year, please don't do it. I mean, but he came back where you exactly want. If you made it to the playoffs last year with Jameson Williams, you were happy because you had a guy that did nothing. He did nothing all year, and then he played, but he didn't have a big role in the fantasy playoffs, but he was there. He was there.
But you saw the flashes.
Yeah.
The flashes are there.
Yo, what's up, Vapor? I don't think I'll do another one, but after I let Joe go, I may be like, fuck yeah, let's do another one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Well,
man,
this is fun, dude.
My thing is I do 25 of each. You can max these at 150. I just can't do that, man. That's just a true degen grinder.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have jobs, but I'll do 25.
That's the shit that you see the flock doing. 750 a year.
Yeah, well, fucking the flock makes a whole bankroll with one video, man. That dude has been 100% dedicated to his fantasy grind.
Since he was probably
and
10.
good for him.
That's his full-time job.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, the whole reason why I do this is because I want to show people that a casual, regular dude, anybody can have a channel, man. I welcome anybody. And I also welcome to collab with anybody. But a lot of people take this too damn serious. They're like, so I appreciate you, Joe, coming on here because I know your style. You guys are very you're chill, but you have structure. I have no fucking structure. And I don't know how.
Your show, you don't need it.
Yeah. So I respect you guys.
Just come and vibe, man.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out for over an hour and a half, man. I'll let you go, bud. Appreciate it, man.
Dude. Thanks for having me on your channel.
Yeah, man. We'll do another draft. Fuck, that's too big. All right. Yeah, we'll do another draft sometime end of the month maybe or early April. You just shoot me a message and be like, EJ, I got some intel on some players. Like, I saw the combine. I saw this and that. We got to do a draft, man.
Oh, absolutely. And guys, come over to my channel, Garbage Time Fantasy Football, with my buddies too. You're going to be seeing EJ over on our channel and some upcoming episodes, I think. So do that.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow Joe here you go. Just click the link. That's his channel, Garbage Time Fantasy Football. These guys yell at each other all the time. It's good fun.
Dude, you can link us in so many ways. We have a website, www.garbagetimeft.com. We're on Instagram at Garbage Time Fantasy Football, Twitter, Garbage Time FF. You can leave us voicemails and scream at us. We actually like that kind of stuff, and we play them live on the show too. So,
oh, the voicemails. I got to hear a voicemail. So I honestly got to go back and listen to a few of them.
There's some good ones, dude. I'll send you some of them later.
Sweet, man. Well, all right, man. Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna stick around. I'm probably gonna take like a 5-10 minute break, and then maybe I'll do another draft. I'll see if anybody wants.
All right, my man. Have a great night.
See you, Joe. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Peace.
Later, man.
Thanks for having me.
Whoa, man. Who the fuck was that guy? No, I'm kidding. Joe is awesome. I love having him on. He's chilling. And yeah, man, we're just crushing it here. I'm going to take a quick little break, guys, and then I'll think about – we got 8 viewers. That's pretty cool. That's like 800 viewers to me. So I love all you guys for chilling and supporting so far. We just did 2 drafts. We'll probably do another. Yeah, I think we'll do another, man. Was it 10:42? Give me a few minutes, man. 10:50. What do you guys think? 10:50? 11. I'll do 10:50. I need a little break, man. Yo, hey. All right, man. We could jump in 10:50, so 1 minute, 10:50 p.m. Eastern. It'll be a quick 50-minute one, right? It takes fucking 50 minutes to do this. I just need to, take care of some shit, do some stretching. I need to get one of those setups that I can raise and just stand. I'd rather stand, man. It's tough to sit so much, but it's fun. So yeah, let's get it. You guys want to do one more? So at 10:50 p.m., we'll jump live. I'll give a countdown. I'll count from 5 down. What's up, Eric? Welcome to the channel. Don't think I've seen you before, so welcome. All right, let's do it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Can I get the first pick, please? Ooh, man, this one might have filled. What? Man, I got none of you guys in here. Anybody in here? I don't think so. I got the first pick overall. Nice. You guys want to do another one? I can do this one in the background. I don't think I see anyone in here. Sorry. I got Art the Fat Man. I see his name. He's been hanging out with the fantasy, the Dog Pounders. I don't think I got in with any of you guys, but I could do this one in the background. Yo, what's up, Eric? This will be my first one spot. So we'll get a share of Jefferson here. All right, I could definitely do another one since I'm picking the one spot. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's do it. You guys want to do another one? Everyone ready? At least type that you're ready. I seen Dennis saying he's in. Ben says he's in, then he says he's not, then he says he's in, then he's not. Nah, man. You know what, Ben? Save that $10 and don't do it with us. Do it with a group you don't know, because then you're going to have an even better chance, because my ass is going to be getting all your good players. I don't know. 5 are in there? All right, let's get in. Yo. Still waiting for one more. One more. You guys want to totally bomb this one? We could just cheat, man. Just let me know who you want me to get. Do you want me to draft like all quarterbacks? I can get 20 quarterbacks, can I? Can I just do something that gets me banned off? No, I'm kidding. Just fucking around, man. I would never do any of those things. It's pretty childish, stupid. I don't know, just trying to be funny. I don't know how I did this last year. Me and Cha-Cha, Jake jumped in a little bit. Who else? Derek. He jumped in. We did a 24-hour best ball bender draft. I don't know if I'm doing it again, but man, it was crazy. Dang, I'm picking the 112 again? Okay. You're in the 3 spot? Welcome, Eric. Nice to meet you. Ben's in the 6 spot. We got Dottie Dennis at the 9. Vaporware. Is that your name again? I forget. I'd like to know your guys' names. I don't give a shit about your tag names. EJ here, BFFL. Jimmy Bear Jew. That's a cool name. Anybody else? For who? For what? Nice name. Jackie Ramhorn. There's our dude. He's going to fucking take. He's going to reach on a guy that he thinks he needs. No, I don't know. Yeah, he's in. AJ, nice to meet you, man. So picking 112. This is cool. I just did a draft with Joe, and he picked a 112. Now I get to do a draft where I get to take some of the things that I took from Joe, and I get to do my own version of the 112. I'm gonna send him both. I gotta show him the team that we drafted earlier. That was his first underdog draft. So shout out to him for jumping on earlier with me. For those that weren't in here earlier, I had a guest, Garbage Time Fantasy Football. He jumped on. He hung out with me. We did 2 drafts. We did the rookie sophomore afterwards. Then we did this. Ooh, there's our sucker. Travis Kelce at the 2. Dang. He's definitely not getting Mahomes to fall back to him. Yeah, the 6 spot, man. I don't think there's like a specific spot. I'm a firm believer that you could draft a winning team at any damn spot, man. It doesn't matter where the fuck you pick. Do I have a preference? No, I don't care. I don't care. If you wanted to know in multiple choice which ones I like, I guess I like the corners just so that I can just get my shit and go and wait. Oh, I lost my other draft. Let me find it here. Damn, I just auto-picked. I took Jefferson and auto-picked Henry and Walker. Yeah, that's all right. I wouldn't have done that. I would have taken Hall and Chubb. I would have probably still did robust, but I would have taken Hall and Chubb. So that's kind of cool. One second here. Let me duplicate this. I'm on the clock here. Don't want to miss my pick. All right, I'm going to do what I wanted to do. I'm going to get Taylor and Bijan. I'm going to do the robust here. Nice. Hey, thanks for the reminder. If there's if you want to do what I think is the strongest robust of this year, I would think this would be the combination. I've done some other stuff where I picked Jonathan Taylor early. I've been passing on I'm just zagging. When everyone's zigging, everyone wants to do the 0 RB, and I still think that's a great strategy. I'm gonna do the robust. I don't think it's a fan friendly thing to do this year, and it's just being different, man. Who the fuck knows? None of us know. As long as you don't draft a guy that does not need to go in the second round, it doesn't matter where you go, man. Do I think these quarterbacks need to fall back down a little bit? Yeah, they're going way too early. But you may need Mahomes and Allen. You may need. See, the beauty of this is when the fantasy playoffs come around, none of you motherfuckers are going to remember how you drafted Mahomes in the second round or yada, yada, yada. You're just going to be like, man, I hope I got Mahomes. He's playing the fucking Texans in week 16 to get me to the finals. Yes. Oh, man. We have no idea. So that's the thing. People don't. I think a lot of other content guys are not talking about that shit. They're not telling you, like, it's still smart to get these. So I don't know, man. What the fuck do I know? What do I know? Do. So not bad. Ben's got Cooper Kupp, Jalen Waddle. I like that. Adams and Josh Allen. Not too shabby. Oh, you're over here sniping fools, man. I like it. Do. Eric, do you like doing this? Oh, man, you got Chase to fall to you with Higgins. I wonder if you get sniped. Is someone going to take a little Joe Burr from underneath your feet just when you think you got him? And then out of nowhere, he takes Joe Burrow right here on the turn. No, maybe not. Me, would I personally snipe you? Maybe. I don't want to be. See, the whole thing of the snipe is if I'm sitting in the 2 spot, why would I allow you to have this strong stack? I don't want you to have. I don't know if you're going there, but my mindset would say you're going to draft Joe Burrow here. I wouldn't want you to have him. It's a strong team that you're going to have in this pod, and that could be the definition of you advancing over me. You're going to pass on to Joe? All right. So my dumbass would have been stuck with him, even though you didn't even take him. See, I'm not that great, but at least the strength I feel that I have over some other guys talking best ball content is that I just spit it real, man. There's no damn agenda. There's no right or wrong. We could flip this 180 degrees and do something different. I love the robust look that Lemericks did there. Nice. Jackie Ramhorn is not a greenhorn. He knows what he's doing here. Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, Olave. Loving it. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you already got it, maybe you don't want to duplicate it. I don't know. I'm a little shocked that Mark Andrews is still in the 3rd round. I thought he'd fall a little bit more. I would buy into likely getting more of a workload for Mark Andrews' price here in the 3rd. Because I feel like there will be some more spike weeks where likely it's a guy that pops instead of Andrews. So for this 3rd round, Andrews, I don't think I want to get on it. I do like him in the 4th. I just want him at value, whatever we call it. You love Tyreek Hill this year. I love Tyreek Hill last year. Ooh, Dennis going with the double QB. Not a bad take, especially getting him at this kind of value. It's probably hard to get Allen and Burrow on the same team where you still draft a stud receiver in the first round. So I like that take 100%. I'm not going to go Mike Williams. I'm going to go different from what I may do the triple robust running back here and get Najee. Maybe some Debo. Ooh, I was thinking of taking Debo. So I'm going to go Najee here for the robust. Man, where do I go for receiver? I don't want Mike Will. I mean, I don't trust his health. Might do a little reach. Man, this is crazy, but I'm going to get DJ Moore here. I'm going to pass on Mike Will, Ridley, Hawkinson, Watson, Pittman, Kittle. You guys aren't even going to remember this, but DJ Moore is going to be the reason why I advanced in this pod. No, I don't know. So I really don't mind the robust running back. And I feel like this is my favorite 3 running backs to start. If you did a robust, this is probably my favorite one to do. Because Nick Chubb's not falling down here. You can't get him. I guess you can get Jonathan Taylor where you got Eckler and maybe hope that Bijan follows. But, man, I don't know. I'm just having a bold take that robust is what's going to win it for BBM4. So if I practice right now in the big board, this bullshit big board that we're doing where we have no freaking idea where these rookies are going, where these free agent guys are going, we have not a damn clue in the world. We follow these guys on Twitter that have 30,000 followers and they post a tweet or they follow somebody else and they retweet it and they say, oh, it looks like so-and-so is doing good. And maybe he's going to come in and get signed here. It's like, we don't freaking know, man. But these are all practice. So for me, I only like to do 25 within my bankroll budget and just being honest. And maybe if we had a bigger channel, we had some, I think Ben was saying some people wanted to shoot some, what do you call that? Super chats over here. That'd be cool. Any super chat would go back into the channel, back into us trying to grind 100%, man. So I try and keep it real. But, man, that's why I have the attitude, because you have to have an attitude. You have to put your foot down when doing these things. This is like playing poker. The reason I act and I talk like this is because I try and get into people's heads. I don't want people to like me, but I want you to like my YouTube channel, but I don't want you to like me when you see my name in these boards. I want these guys like Justin Hersig to see and be like, oh, fuck, I'm in a room with BFFL. Fuck that guy. I want that. I want that. I want that guy to say, fuck that guy. Please say, fuck that guy. You can help. We can do it. We can all do it together. Fuck that guy. BFFL. Fuck him. That's probably the most curse words I did. Sorry. Because, man, I have a background in poker. I've been playing poker. I deal poker. I'm a poker dealer. I understand that there needs to be someone that people don't like, and I'm okay with that. Yo, what's up, man? There he is. He's going over there. There's Joe in the background. Yo, Joe, we got the pick again. We got the pick again. Damn, I'm kind of auto drafting this one on the left. I don't mind it. Jefferson, Henry, Walker, Watson, Kittle. It's interesting to see. All right, so let's see what we do on this one. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for stopping back in. I see we got the blood boiling. You're eager. So where do I want to go in this other draft, the one that you guys missed out on with me? I think I'm going to take some Quentin Johnson here. And, man, maybe I really like this this State Flowers. I don't see him falling back. Yeah, let's take Zay Flowers here. Maybe I should queue up some guys. Usually I do 2 drafts at the same damn time. That's what we did last year. And I was just doing so much chatting. I don't know if I'll do that this year. I kind of want to go back to chilling, man. Oh, thanks, babe. I appreciate that for looking out. I'll give you a 1 snipe, get out of jail free card. So I won't snipe you. Whenever I think you should be sniped, I wouldn't do it. I'm always fucking with you guys. Always, man. None of it's ever serious. I would actually, if I saw Justin Herzig in person, I'd shake his hand and I'd have a casual conversation about life. And he would totally change his whole perspective on me. He'd be like, holy shit, I thought you were a true asshole. I'm not an asshole. Not at all, man. But I love to be an asshole in this type of industry. I feel like you have to be. As a best ball gambling content creator, if you're not like on your toes with this shit, who the fuck are you? You guys are gonna let me get Jameson Williams here? That'd be nice. I would love some Jameson Williams. How did he not get taken with Amon St. Brown? I feel like I would have went there. I would have got both those guys. Oh, but that's you, Vape. Oh, thanks, man. See, I call you out, but you have a reason for why you do what you do, and I respect that. All right, I know this guy will not fall back. I will get some Kyle Pitts. I would like to go more receivers, but I like those 2 picks. Jameson Williams, Kyle Pitts. All right, back. Let's look at the other board. Let's see, you guys got all receivers for you, Vape, Brown, both Browns, Doodoo Brown, Hop, Jackson, Lockett. Yo, what's up, Cha-Cha? We're doing 2 drafts at the same damn time, man.
2 bad bitches at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time.
Oh, nah, man. No can do. No can do. Looking at this other draft, this auto draft. You were hoping Williams would fall to me. You sniped me. Man, you guys know how it is. I'm always – that'll never get old. That is like one of the classic – like how they shot that was just awesome. I love that movie. Man, let's see here. What a weird team in my 101 with Jefferson. How many people paired Jefferson with Zay Flowers? Quinn Johnson, Watson. That's the uniqueness that I try and find. I don't care if the ADP says I'm reaching 20 spots. Nobody gives a shit what it is. As long as you don't reach 40 spots. You can reach a whole round in advance. You want to beat someone to the punchline. And you also want to have a different, unique team. Yeah, I'm going to be completely toast after I do this one. But I'm doing my best to hang with you guys. Trying to see what I need here. I'm about to be up on this 101 where I drafted with Jefferson. I have Jefferson, Henry, Walker, Christian Watson, Kittle, Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers. Man. I feel like I want to maybe dip into some James Cook. Rashad White. One of the two if they fall back. Zach Charbonnet, that may be for Joe. I know he wanted him. I haven't drafted no Zach yet. I think Cha-Cha may unfollow me if I draft Zach Charbonnet. I don't know if I can do it. All right, so we're going to get James Cook. We're just going to get these two guys here, Cook and White. So we'll look at some receivers, quarterbacks, tight ends. I don't want Geno on this team with Kenny Walker. It doesn't sound like – I mean, you could do that. All right. We're about to be up again over here. Let's see. Who can I snipe from you guys? I need to show my true colors. In the draft room, I will snipe. Unless you ask me to in advance, don't snipe me, then I may not. But yeah, totally ask me because I do look. I will try and do something. I'm not perfect, man. Using your snipe card. I like that, man. I need to make a snippet. He's using a snipe card, guys. We just created a new thing in content best ball. Do not snipe Bateman. Wish granted. Man, see, this is the thing. We couldn't get Gabe Davis to fall back to us in this spot with Joe when I did this earlier. So I will take Davis here. And I will take Zay Flowers. Get as much as these guys as I can. Bada bing, bada boom. That was easy. Oh, shit. You didn't give me your dude, Dennis. You didn't give me your freaking card, man. Oh, wait. Do you have Josh Allen? Oh, sorry, man. You know I couldn't pass up on no Gabe Davis here. I couldn't, man. I have a weak receiver start. I had to fill it in a little bit. Plus, man, you saw he didn't fall in the last one where I had Josh Allen. And Vapor may have not let it happen. He might have took him. I don't know. All right, let's see this. You guys just gave me an idea. See, I like hanging with y'all, the snipe cards. See, that's what's going to make BFFL different, not better. I don't want to be better than anyone. I know I'm not. the most researched or hinged guy that can give you the straight up content that some of you guys are looking for. But I'm the dude that will always chill and draft and shoot it. That's what I want to be great at. I want to be great at just being the guy that's just being real, shooting it, having fun. And don't come to me for serious takes. Come to me if you want. Yo, EJ, should I reach 30 picks and get this dude? And I would say, yeah, go get him, man. Yo, EJ, should I do this crazy build? Hell yeah. Show me these builds. Show me this crazy stuff. Don't say, EJ, what do you think of Cole Kmet this year? EJ, what do you think of Michael Thomas as wait, who the fuck just drafted Michael Thomas? That's not in our draft. Did he go yet? In the other draft he went. So yeah, Michael Thomas. I'll be like, man, you want to draft Michael Thomas? I don't think it's a good idea.
Hell no.
Hell nah. All right, we're back on the clock on this 101 that I did earlier. I think I'm going to get Bryce Young here as my first quarterback. I do have Zay Flowers and Quentin Johnson. Maybe I get a pairing. It would be smart to get a quarterback here. Could go double quarterback. But I'm going to get Bryce Young. And I have Kittle, so I'll wait. I'll go back to receiver. Josh Palmer, Zay Jones, Booty. Ooh, I don't know here. Maybe we bite on the Palmer. I don't mind some Palmer. I was thinking of getting Dobbs and then working on a Jordan Love stack. That's what I was going to do since I auto-drafted Christian Watson. I forgot I did that. So, yeah, if I had more time, I would have got Dobbs so I could work on that stack. But still not a bad pick with Palmer. Man, this is a lot of balancing. Fuck you, EJ, not Vapor. Fuck me, man. Dude, you're still on that Gabe Davis? No, you're good. Hey, this is fun. Thanks, guys, for chilling. Where else can we go? I like my team, man. You know, you got Adams. You can get Rodgers here. Is he still projected to go to Raiders? Ooh. It looks like you are going to try and work on a stack. You got Waller and Adams. Den. All right, man. All right, back on the clock here. No quarterbacks yet for me. I will definitely 100% take Jared Goff. I get a stack here. And I could take Jamal Williams, but I haven't been touching him. I think I'll take DPJ. Anybody pulling out their cards here? So I'm going to take Goff with this pick. Good pick. Makes a lot of sense. I like DPJ. Scroll down. You don't want me to scroll down. That's when I snipe your guys. Michael Thomas, Hale to the no, Josh Palmer. I could do that again. I'm going to take DPJ. Oh, fuck me. I sniped you. Sorry, man. Do you think he was going to fall back to you, though? Oh, you did have Watson. Man, I love some DPJ. You got to understand. With me, man, you got to get your dudes. I will reach. I will look. I didn't even see that you had Watson. I'm trying to do freaking 2 drafts over here. Oh, yeah, man. We've been popping all kinds around. Sorry, man. In case I missed you, I got you the second time. You know what would have been perfect? There's a guy that has a name. His name's Sniper. I want to draft with him in a room once. Sniper. That's a cool username. Man, is Dobbs really going to fall back to me in this 101? He might. I might have to get Dobbs here and then get some Jordan Love. That'll be my first Jordan Love share. I'll do it. You went and got Zay Jones? Okay. You got a little team pairing there. Let's see. You have man, I'm kind of on this, hoping that this Romeo Dobbs falls. I'd like to. He's top of the board receiver here. It would just be fitting. I don't think you can change your name, can you? I can't change my name. As a partner with Underdog Fantasy, that would probably be frowned upon. Hey, guess what, man? I'm getting some Underdog gear. That's awesome. So I've been waiting. They reached out to me and they said, hey, EJ, do you have a shirt? I was like, I haven't gotten shit since I've been a partner. They said, what? And I was like, yeah. They're like, all right, sweet. We'll send you some. For those that don't know, we are partnered with Underdog Fantasy. I hope they renew my partnership. It comes back up. Ooh, look at this, man. I can get Dobbs. I'm just going to get it, Dobbs and Love. No hanky-panky. Let's just get it in there, man. This is the perfect 2 drafts at the same damn time on a stream. I get to do 2 drafts at the same damn time, pick it in the 1 spot, pick it in the 12 spot. Man, the best ball God wrote the perfect script for this night. Oh, you can only change name if you have less than 500 winnings. Yeah, I don't want to change my name, unfortunately. It sounds like a cool idea, but I can't change it. All right, we're on the clock here. I may dip back into that Bryce Young, pair him with, I don't know, just scoop him up with Jared Goff here. I did draft him in the other one. Bryce Young here. I can't see anybody else I want. I'm not getting Aaron Rodgers. I'm waiting till his decision. All right, so we took Young there. I'm not touching another running back yet. Not someone I really feel like I need. Let's scroll down a little bit. You know who I don't have? Man, can I reach for Odell here? Is that too fucking much? He's not coming back. Let's take a share of Odell. Screw anybody that thought they were getting him. I don't have a voice in anything, man. I'd have to wait. I didn't need Odell there. Who cares? Who cares? EJ, that's a horrible pick. I am not watching you anymore. You suck. Let's see. All right, doing good here. Man, you went and got the Aaron Rodgers. Nice. Triple quarterback. How did I become a partner? I just reached out to them, honestly. They liked my take. I talked to a few people, did a video chat, and I just told them who I was, what I wanted to do. I think there's a huge edge for Underdog Fantasy having a regular, casual style partner doing YouTube streams with their content because it helps show, look at this jackass, which is me. If I can do it in draft, anybody is trying. I'm trying to encourage anybody to feel like they can come in. Don't take me serious, but come in. That's why. That's the pitch I gave them, and they liked it. Because there's so many people that think they're professionals. There's people that analyze the shit out of this. Look at my exposures. I have so and so Kenny Pickett paired with George Pickens, Najee Harris, and I got a triple combination. I got the value and I hit the ADP right on the nail. Just perfect. Yeah, there's too many people that are doing this shit way too serious. And good for them, man. You got some free merch in the mail today. I won a Twitter contest. I can't win them Twitter contests to save my life. Got 2 T-shirts, a hat, tennis balls, and stickers. Yeah, I think that's the package I'm getting. That's awesome, man. I think everyone deserves that package, honestly. Sweet. Really, the only shirt I want the Hawaiian shirt. I love Hawaiian shirts. So I think they're going to give me a Hawaiian shirt. We're going to rep the swag. I'm probably going to wear the Hawaiian shirt when I meet Tom Brady. For those that don't know, man, it's not even my dream, but now it's like a cool little thing to go to Tom Brady's retirement party. I'll send you guys some pictures. I'll be at his retirement party. I got invited as a guest from a friend. I guess he's like a partnership with Tom Brady's NFT company. And he shot me a message out of the blue, said, "Yo, EJ, I got this crazy thing. I'm going to be in Tampa. You want to go to Tom Brady's retirement party?" I'm like, hell yeah. Ooh, I almost missed my pick. We're going to get John Mechie on the other one. And do I take a stab at a tight end? Maybe let one of them fall. There's nobody here that's maybe Trey McBride. I'll scoop up the Trey McBride. I think he's going to have a bigger role on a weaker team. Nice, man. You're a huge Brady fan. That's cool, man. I don't even know if I'll meet Brady. I have no idea. what it's going to be like. Maybe I'm just going to be at some event wearing a VIP badge, just walking around. I'll probably shake some dude's hand that I have no idea who he is, and it's probably like, that is Tom Brady's manager. And I'll be like, oh, fucking cool. Nice to meet you. But really, it's going to be fun. That will be 2 weeks from now. Ooh, I just took Lazard. I wasn't paying attention. You know what? I just clicked Rashid's name. I don't have any Rashid, so let's take him. I got the value on Lazard. I haven't drafted any Lazard. That's all right. I'm okay with getting a receiver with Lazard here on this team. It fits this team since I started off kind of late, going robust running back. And I haven't even touched the running back since. So that's what I like about this. You do a robust running back, take a fucking break. Don't touch it anymore. Then revisit it. Because in my eyes, I believe JT, Bijan, Najee, that robust is the best robust you can get within reason. I think it's really hard to get anything else. I mean, I guess I could have got JT Barkley, Najee, JT Bijan Pollard. Instead of DJ Moore, I could have got DeAndre Swift, knowing that I could have paired him with Goff. That would have been too much. Hey, thanks for letting me get the value on Lazard. I didn't even really want him, but he's going to go somewhere. I'll take the value there. Do. Unless someone takes him, I'm probably going to take a flyer on Ty Chandler. Man, I would love to beat the whole field. So, yeah, if you guys, I'm warning you right now. It's a warn. It's probably not even a good warn. But if in round 19, I will take Ty Chandler and my 229 pick. So you can snipe him from me if you want. But that is my late round guy. How cool is that, man? I'm over here telling you a pick. My sleeper, you can take him if you want him. Who the fuck is he? We don't know. But, man, he could play. He could have a role on this team. So, yeah, man. Hey, go do it. Take a flyer on a guy that nobody's thinking of. Don't wait until Mr. Hersig tweets that he's now on Ty Chandler or some other dude that puts a hype tweet out. And it's like, man, looks like so-and-so is going to move up the depth chart. Yep, you fucked up if you waited that long. Back on the clock here, I'm definitely taking John Mechie if Timmy D doesn't take him. And then maybe, or do I dip into the tight end pool? Likely. Should I snipe likely from somebody? What about running back? Go back to running back. Man, oh man. I'm going to take some Mechie here. I do have Bryce Young. He could get paired there. And I'm done at receiver. Do I go likely? Is he likely on my team? Man, I really like some Jelani Woods, though. You know what? I'm just going to go get my dude. I don't give a shit if it is round 16. I have no idea what you guys are going to do before I get to pick again. All right, I'm on the clock over here. Let's do something. Ooh, I'm going to take Kendra Miller on the other draft. So I have 5 running backs now: Henry, Walker, James Cook, Rashid White, Kendra Miller. Still on the clock. I think I'm going to go receiver. I'm going to take Van Jefferson here. That was picks 16 and 17. Yeah, I didn't need Van Jefferson here, but hey, there wasn't any other guys I really wanted to do. Yeah, that's the right take, man. You got to reach for the guys that you want when you're on the turns here. Because at the end of the day, when we look back at this 6 months from now, we're going to be like, I just have Jelani Woods on my team. I didn't know I reached 20 spots above ADP. Who the fuck cares about that reach and stuff, man? I don't know why people make a big deal about it. I feel like bad drafters, bad guys, believe they have to stay within line. If you're someone that has to hover around the line, sure, I wish you the best of luck in advancing. I just don't think that is the strategy. The strategy is being different. Who the fuck autoed Uncle Lenny? Man, is that you? Oh, you're not in this draft. I'm looking at the wrong damn draft. Ooh, yeah, Lenny Fournette fell all the way there. Is that the right value? Or that's got to be good value for him. Still likely on the board. And I still only have 3 running backs. Nice. That's a good auto pick in terms. Did you need another running back? Yeah, you did. You got 5. I don't mind Lenny Fournette here. I hope he's not this year's Rojo, where he's just like he just falls off the board. But he's not Rojo. Who is this year's Rojo? Who's the guy that make Kareem Hunt? Could Kareem Hunt be this year's Rojo? Is that a bold take? Kareem Hunt is this year's Rojo. Man, I think I'm going to fall asleep on the stream here. I'm getting freaking tired. Hurry up, guys. Get your picks and go. And let me just take all the time. That's the asshole move of me talking. I love you guys and I hate you guys at the same time. Van Jefferson, nice pick. I probably got to double tap the running back spot here. Samir White is a candidate. Ooh. Yeah, I will be taking Zamir White for one of them. Let's see. Tight end. Even quarterback. Any quarterbacks out there? Jimmy G? Could he go anywhere? Carolina? Man, did we get Jimmy G here for some Will Levi? I think I'm going to get Zamir White and Jimmy G. Let's do it. I don't have any Jimmy G shares yet. Ooh, Jelani Woods, top of the board here in the other draft. I'll definitely scoop him up if he falls to me. One guy, Holly, has only one tight end. Let's see the quarterbacks. Any quarterbacks here? Kyle Trask, Winston. I can't get no quarterbacks here. Are we stuck with Bryce Young and Jordan Love? Do we take a flyer on somebody? If you had to take a flyer on a third quarterback this late, around 18, 19, who would you take? Who would you take as a flyer? Taylor Heineke? So I'm definitely taking Jelani Woods. Any names, any quarterbacks you like? That's top of the board is Kyle Trask. Maybe Brissett gets a shot somewhere. First name to drop someone will be the quarterback I draft. Anybody have a name? I might just wait. May just scoop on Zamir White here for a 6th running back. That'd be really strong. Andy Dalton. Yo, what's up, LaMichael? Thanks for tuning in, bro. I don't think he was there. I would have taken Will Levi. Now, Will Levi wasn't there. See, we're talking about way down here. I took Zamir White. Maybe I'll take a quarterback here with my last pick, Mr. Irrelevant. Andy Dalton. I could use a third quarterback. Bryce Young, Jordan Love. It's a pretty weak quarterback group. But I do need a third. I need a backup. Told you guys I will take Ty Chandler if nobody takes him. This is round 19. Here we go. You guys all have a chance to take Ty Chandler. You all have a chance. Let's see. First one up. Nope. Takes Tyler Scott. Eric said, fuck your Tyson Chandler. I already drafted Nene Gowambu. I'm okay. Ben's coming up here. Is he going to take Mr. Ty Chandler? He's got 6 running backs. He's good, man. He ain't touching no more running backs. Maybe Dennis takes Ty Chandler. Swift, Algier, Spears, P. Ryan. Ooh, Dennis is fucking taking Chandler. I just feel it. I feel him like just pumping up back there. He's like, I'm doing it, man. Maybe Vapor takes him. He could take him. For you guys tuning in, I'm just hyping up a guy that is basically being undrafted. I think he is being drafted now, but barely. Eric Gray, that's another rookie that I been hearing about. Me and Cha-Cha, we've been drafting a bunch of Keaton Mitchell. Another guy to think about. Andy Dalton? Yeah, I could draft Andy Dalton. Any other quarterbacks you suggest for me to take? Trash Winston, Heineke, Brissett, Mike White. Ooh, I could totally get Ty Chandler. Nobody bit the Vapor said, fuck your Ty Chandler take. That I'm not going there. All right, let's take him, baby. All right, let's not rush you yet. Let's think about it. EJ, you're about to take Ty Chandler. You know that's not a good idea. I don't care. You know what? We're going to take both these guys. Off the board. Off the board. That's how we roll, man. I think this is one of my favorite ways to do a robust. You start early, and then you end with it. You start with it, you end with it. Because it makes a ton of sense, man. Xavier Hutchinson. I've been seeing that name. All right, I want to see everybody's. You guys better be throwing some darts. Throw the wildest dart, man. Don't take no risks. Go big, go home. Parker Washington, nice. Dart it up, baby. I heard he had comps like Amari Rodgers. So I hope he's better than Amari Rodgers. Let's see what Dennis's little dart throw is. Man, still thinking in this other draft with this. I need a quarterback. Baker Mayfield? Man, do I take a flyer on Mayfield? I think I'm going to go Mayfield. That sounds crazy, right? I'm going to do it. Since I have Van Jefferson, in case Stafford gets hurt again. Let's see here. Ben went 3 tight ends to end the draft. It's only 3. I don't know what I think about Ertz. He may not even I don't know. He may play. Could he retire? McKee? Who's McKee? Is that a quarterback? I think that's a quarterback, right? I thought I saw that name. You find yourself doing 2,873 drafts. Wow, man. You got that pinned to the number 2,873 drafts. Now, I know you mean 2,873 build, but that's cool, man. I like that. Well, look at it here, man. We did 2 drafts at the same damn time with some minor mistakes. But the team I did, I had one auto pick, Alan Lazard. Not too shabby. Thanks for letting me get him 19 pass ADP. It makes up for my Odell reach. Man, I love my team here. If you don't love your team, then why are we doing it? All right, let's look at what Eric B drafted. He did just a 2 quarterback. Watson, Love. I sniped him over there. Sorry. Jacobs, Akers, White, Montgomery, Roshan, Johnson, Jalen Warren. Nice. I hear Roshan Johnson's like a 3rd down back. I'm interested to see. He's got a cool name. I'm interested to see where he could go. Wasn't he like spelling Bijan? That'd be interesting. Jalen Naylor. Dude, you nailed it with that last pick. I like that. you went the other Minnesota sleeper. But what I like about Naylor is he at least got to show us something when everybody was benched in the what was that, week 16, week 17? Nice team. Chase, Higgins, Judy, Hurt, Jones, Patrick, Bell, Scott. I don't know anything about Scott. Gonna have to do a little research. Joku, Chig, Taysom Hill. Yeah, nobody's taking Taylor. You also got sniped on DPJ. DPJ. Yeah. I think Thielen will get cut too. That's a good take, man. I like the Naylor. Hey, I wanted to say, for those of you that's not part of the Discord, I'm going to be, I do this mostly for me, and I hope it helps others out. If you use Discord, you're welcome to join my Discord. My buddy Felix just got a Discord too. I'll let him work on his, sharing his content. But man, if you guys want to join my Discord here, I got this cool section. I don't know many people doing this, but I got an NFL scout film section. So if you want to look at some own videos and do your own thoughts, I'm gonna be posting things on it just makes it easier. Just YouTube videos of the quarterbacks from last year, this year, and you could share them too, man. I got a section with the running backs. Got a few in here. They're just videos. You can just get to know the player a little bit. So that's how I see it. So I got a few in here. So if you guys want to help, you want to be part of the Discord, here's the link. Just wanted to share that. I got some other stuff. We share draft boards. I try and do my best, man. I have to take breaks from the content sometimes. We all have lives outside of here. My wife would kill me if I dove into this more than I already am. So, hey, man, if you want to come hang out, I appreciate it, man. Drop some YouTube videos in some of these sections, or just do whatever you guys want. Overall, just like hanging out with you guys. Thanks for chilling. Let's look at a couple more teams. I like your team here that you got with these. Love the Jalen Naylor pick. You nailed it there. Joku, Chig, Taysom Hill. Not bad. I don't know if we are going to get the spiky Taysom Hill that we saw a few times last year. Ben went and got Dak, Stafford, Richardson, like that. ETM, Pollard, Mitchell, Tucker, Fournette with the drop. Nice. Miller even dropped a little bit. Cup, Waddle, JSN, Hollywood, Johnson, Myers, Downs, Gallup. Nice 8. You didn't get another receiver after Gallup. That's fine. You feel confident with those guys. I don't like Zach Ertz. I just feel like he may just be a retired candidate. I don't know. He's not going to be on the Cardinals next year, so I could see him being like released and then retire. I think he retires. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Toasted bread, Mr. Dennis, Allen, Burrow, Rogers. Swift, Algier, Spears, P. Ryan Carter, Adams, Cooper, Ayuk, Mooney, Moore, Renfro, Thornton, Van, Davis, Waller, Schultz, Hurst. I mean, it's a good team. It's the right build. I want to say you're weak at running back. I would have used another running back with this type of grouping. But outside of that, at least you got 2 starting quarterbacks. One is going to retire. I don't know. Not bad, man. You do have the stack in case Rodgers goes to the Raiders. I like that. I like that galaxy braining. That's the right way to do it, man. You want a galaxy brain and be different. Let's see, who else here? One last Vapor. You supported me. I appreciate it, man. Jackson, CJ Stroud. Nice. So many freaking running backs. But, hey, you did the 0 RB build. I can't blame you. I just think even with 0 RB, yeah, 8 could work. I think you could stop at 7, though. Hunt, Gibson, Penny, Singletary. I mean, I don't want no Singletary. I think he's useless once he leaves Buffalo. He don't have much, man. So when he's gone, if somehow he signs, he may be out of the league. I don't think he really has it. I don't know. I can see Buffalo drafting like a running back in the 4th, 5th round. Maybe they get a sneaky guy. If Buffalo drafts a running back, that dude's going to move up so much. Watch it be someone like I know James Cook will probably be the one. At least we want to believe he could be. But, man, who could they draft? Tank. If Tank went there, he'd move up. I don't know anything about Israel. Ibn Kanda. Nobody drafted Mohamed Ibrahim. I've seen that name floating around. Oh, 3 advance out of here? Nice. So, unfortunately, Dennis, you're going to miss the cut, man. Me, Vapor, Ben, shit. Oh, yeah, Eric, you're going to miss the cut too, man. No, I don't care. Shit, I'm going to miss the cut, man. That's the thing. Jimmy G, help me, please. Man, that was fun, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for hanging. Have a good night, guys. I'll probably be back. Maybe, I don't know. Just I'll talk to you in the Discord here and there. But yeah, one of these times I'm gonna take a big break, at least a week or two, and just fall off the planet a little bit. Got to clear your head, man. It's the thing I preach: mindfulness, clear your head. Or you're just gonna go crazy doing these drafts. You don't want to be an addict. You don't want to be telling you, man. Just trying to be helpful. But I'm always here to talk with anybody. So have a good night. Take care. And